Hey guys, Trev here from SpineWise. Wanted to quickly jump on live today and just have a quick chat. I've had a few people talking to me this week about some of the jaw stuff we've been speaking about with the neck over the last week or so, and I just want to have a quick chat about where to start if you think that you're having an issue with this and this might be an issue for you. If you are watching, say hi, press like. It's always great to see that I'm not talking here to myself. And if you have any questions as we go, just type them in. I'll try and get to them as we go, although the screen is behind me, so it's a little bit hard for me to see, but I'll see how I go with it all. Anyway, guys, so with the jaw, as we've been speaking about, there is a direct correlation with jaw function and neck movement. It's both neurologically and structurally, let alone also the influence of airways with jaw as well. So the jaw is a very, very complicated unit, which not too many people seem to understand unless you're really properly trained in it. So one of the things that we tend to fall into the trap of, well, my jaw opens well, so you should be able to get 3 fingers into your mouth, that type of thing. If you get 3 fingers in, then you know you've got good range of motion. So one of the things that we fall in the trap of is, yes, I've got good range of motion, there's no clicking, there's no cracking, it opens both sides, hey, your jaw is fine, and that's actually way too simplified. There's a lot of different influences from the jaw, from the neurology, and we really need to check that entire neurological cascade in order to do that. So you can get a quick idea from that yourself just by getting an icy pole stick. If you're having problems with your neck in any way, shape or form, just simply try changing the orientation of your jaw and seeing if it influences your neck. So you can rotate your head from one side to the other side and see if one side turns further. So you may find that side doesn't go very far, this side goes a long way. Get the icy pole stick, put it between your teeth and bite down on it so you create a little bit of a gap, not too much, about 2-3 mil worth of gap tops. Bite down on it and then just see if the rotation comes back to normal. If the rotation comes back to normal, perhaps you find that your pain is totally gone when that occurs, then this is really a good sign that that perhaps your jaw is influencing or part of the problem at least with your neck. Another thing you can do with it as well is look at your pain pattern. So if you tilt your head in one way or another, does it hurt? Find the action or the motion which creates pain. Put the icy pole stick in and just see if it makes it less sore when you move around. So this can be another interesting way to work out whether or not it's influencing the neck itself. And there's a really cool thing that we use in applied kinesiology called therapy localization. It's now coming into the research. There's been a lot of neuro stuff. They're kind of starting to term it in research tactile localization, but it's the same process. And that is that if the brain is unaware of what's happening in a certain area of the body simply because of a lack of understanding, what we call deafferentation, a neurological term. In other words, the information from that joint is not getting to the brain very effectively, then what we can do is simply touch the skin over the surface, and by touching the skin over that joint, what it basically does is improve the brain's awareness, and the result is the brain has a better understanding of functionality, has more likelihood of normalizing it. So we can do the same thing with this. So we can turn our head from side to side, we can move it forward and backwards, go left and right, touch both sides and repeat the process and just see if the pain or the movement improves. And that's another quick way that you can have a look and just see whether or not it may be having an influence on your neck. So this is just a really, really quick, simple couple of things that you can do at home. Assessing the jaw and assessing the influence of the jaw on the neck is a very complicated thing to do, and you really need to be very, very well trained in doing that. But there are a couple of quick things that are very, very simple that you can do at home. If you find that any of those movements or any of the pain patterns are changed by either touch or by using the icy pole stick between your teeth to just gap the jaw a little bit, then there's a good chance that your jaw is influencing it, and you probably really need to have a proper assessment around that area. So if you want to have that arranged, just message me or post up below, post up neck pain below, that'll do, in the comment sections, and I'll get in touch with you and we'll have a chat about what your problems are, how they may be influencing your life right now, what you really want to achieve in your life in terms of getting rid of the pain, and I'll let you know a few tips or tricks that you might be able to do, or we can organise a time for you to be properly assessed by myself or one of our expert team here in Team J Function. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. I just wanted to quickly touch on that because I've had a heap of people ask me about jaw function as a result of the stuff we've been doing with neck. So they should give you a bit more of advice in terms of the practicality of assessing the jaw with the neck and what you can do at home to potentially see if you have an issue or not. As I said again, if you have any issues, just personal message me or post it up below, neck pain, and I'll help you any way I can. Anyway, guys, great talking with you again. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next vid. Bye for now.